a tree falls over, it's often because the roots are not deep and giving them a lot of ground. They've just flipped over.
Yeah.
Coming to the Twinkling Trails area.
Oh yeah.
Now when you're a staff comm,
Yeah.
is there somebody kind of supervise, make sure that when you're quiet at 11 o'clock at night, or is it up to your quad of 8 people?
There isn't, no. You get told the rules that you've got to be quiet after 11. Some people are not. There's no one really there to enforce it. The people above us are quite noisy. We do wonder how they walk around. We think they just jump. They don't actually walk at all. We got to a point where they were complained about. A couple of emails were sent and then nothing really happened.
Get these dog owners, if they leave the dog poops there. Really?
Okay.
Dropping in the garbage can by the cabin.
Yeah.
This is what I noticed that. Like you guys from staff at comp, and your comms right there.
Yeah.
Here, it's called Crooked Dogs. Downhill.
Yeah.
And down near the cabin and then kind of back up. It's a bit of a hike for some people.
Yeah.
That's a fun one.
I think this is where I took pictures last season. It was all snow and we walked in here and took loads.
And of course, if you come from the trail, it makes it even nicer. Hard to see the ring because the weather, often on a fresh cut tree. I mean, you see how narrow those rings are.
Yeah.
And usually the rings in between are each year. You count that, you know, and that thing there is likely about, well, likely about 60 years old. I would say that tree.
Yeah.
Even older. You don't blow too fast up here. In the valley, you know, they got a lot of the wine stretch from the creek. There's people going to irrigate.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are surprised about too. When we pay taxes,
Yeah.
we pay taxes completely boundary out of Grand Forks,
Yeah.
not Kelowna.
Oh, okay.
If we pay taxes to Kelowna, guaranteed the prices would be a lot higher.
Yeah.
Kelowna's quite an expensive city. Whereas for Grand Forks, the Kootenai boundary area, Big White Corporation is the biggest revenue source for Kootenai boundary. A lot of the mines that we used to have in the area kind of died down over the years. Oh, that's Christy. You can all want to take them off now?
That'd be fine for you, but we're almost
What
there.
we try and do is
Yeah, that was super cool. I quite enjoyed that. I thought it was going to be really terrible and boring, but you know what? I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Walking about, snowshoeing about in the woods. Linda's coming up with a lot of good stuff. Like animal trails and different trees and different stuff to look at. And explaining the signs. Yeah, it was proper good. If you are at Big White and you are not into skiing and snowboarding, definitely give that a go. That's awesome. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Because before I was like, it's gonna be boring, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that, but nah, very good. But yeah, that's cool. If only I had a hot tub now to go back to. But yeah, I didn't think it was too stressful on the feet, to be fair. But I guess that's because I've been doing like lots and lots of like snowboarding and skiing. So I guess if you haven't done anything like that before, it might be worth doing like small little trails first, because the shoes are a bit funky to walk in at the start. But yeah, very cool stuff. And that's how we govern what we did.